Hello? Alright, I think I'm live. Nope, I just muted myself. Alright, I don't know how to see my chat. I've never done this before. Hi, chat. Nope, it's there. I don't know how to type to see you guys, though. Am I gonna have to turn my camera sideways? That could be bad. I don't know how to talk on here. This is my first time doing this. Nemo, what's up? I was gonna cook something. I don't know how to answer on this live chat. Do I have to turn my thing sideways? Can you hear me? I'm cooking these egg tortilla wraps, but I had to finish also cleaning the kitchen, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get on here and start doing all this together. I haven't even made my coffee yet. So here I am doing this, and I don't know what I'm doing. Try and turning the camera sideways. Okay. The thing is, I literally have this rubber banded on here. All right, let me see here. Well, I have this tripod. All of this is new for me, so. Nope, that's not helping. No, that didn't help. What is that? Chatting. No. Be right back? No. Alright, it's okay. I don't really need to figure this. Maybe next time I'll try it on my laptop. This is ridiculous. People make this look so easy, but it's really actually not. Alright, but either way, I'm turning the oven on because I have to, it's got to be preheated to 375. So I'm going to finish wiping this counter down. Did you get off work recently? If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Yeah, I know. Can't do it, right? Move along if it's not working. Because otherwise, you're just delaying your progress and making excuses for why you can't do it, which is what I've been doing all morning. So I'm going to cut up some peppers. I have some yellow peppers, and I have eggs and cheese and mushrooms, and I'm going to roll these tortilla shells up into little balls. It looks really easy. I'm like super excited to try this. But anyway, they're going to make like these little muffins, these little breakfast muffins. So I'm just finishing cleaning the counter off because literally everybody's home for the summer, and my kitchen gets trashed in like 5 seconds because everybody's in here. And like, I don't want to deter my kids from cooking for themselves, but I've done an absolute horrible job of making sure they clean up after themselves. And it's because you have to have the equal amount of energy to make sure they're doing it as you're teaching them, because they just don't have it programmed in their head yet to clean up after themselves. So I am going to make a cup of coffee while this is preheating. I'm going to throw my towels down into the washer because, you know, you're about to head to bed. You know what? You're not allowed to sleep because you have the weirdest sleeping hours and you're missing out on important things like my cooking show. Alright, so I'm going to roll these up and stick them in this muffin pan. This muffin pan hasn't been used in a minute. Also, you're going to notice my muffin pan has seen better days. But that's okay. You're older. Older than what? Your kids? My kids? You know what? I'm an adult and I have a hard time picking up after myself. So, I can't judge my own children, I suppose. But anyway, okay. So this is going to get sprayed with some olive oil. And I usually do more of the recipe than whatever it's calling for because I like to have extra. I don't only want one item to eat. I want to be able to eat them tomorrow and the next day. And I want my family to have some as well. And there's 5 of us, so they're like not here right now, but that's okay. They'll be here later. So I'm actually gonna make it so that they're the same height as the muffin tin. Supposedly all I need to do is stick these things in here and pour the egg in, but already I think this muffin tin is larger than the one that she was using, so that's gonna be a problem. 6 if you count me. I don't even actually know how far away you are, but I actually do like cooking for other people, because if I'm going to put all this effort and love into something, then I don't want to be the only one eating it. And that's why I have a hard time cooking in the first place, because I want someone else to eat it with me. You're not down the street. From Michigan? Really? Alright, so I might add more of these into this pan because I don't think this is going to turn out the way that the video was. I'm just going to wing it and do my own thing here. I know that's different than what I usually do. Alright, I'm getting out the eggs and the milk. I should get the peppers out too. I still haven't started my coffee, like I said I was going to. I'm doing strawberry white chocolate. Pepper, cheese, mushrooms. I thought I had a thing of mushrooms in here. Oh, there. Mushrooms. Why does this feel so... Alright, what did I say? Mushrooms. Oh, pepper. Peppers, not pepper. Look at all this stuff that's going into this pan. You know it's going to be yummy when this many items are going into there. No, it's not the first rule to cooking, because the way that I am, if I don't have like momentum and I have to prep everything first, then nothing's getting cooked. I have to do stuff on the fly, because otherwise, just like this, I could not think about doing this morning. I just had to start doing it, because if I think about it, then I get freaked out and then I won't do it. Because I'm like, oh, what if I don't have all the things together that I need, and blah, blah, blah. So, yellow pepper. I have no red peppers. Actually, the recipe called for tomatoes, but I'm putting whatever I want in it. Because vegetables and egg cups sound amazing. These little eggs are so cute. They're tiny. Those are tiny eggs. Yeah, so I'm kind of a weird cook. I don't really measure anything. I don't really like preparing ahead of time. I know it would be easier, and I know it would probably make more sense, truth be told. I'm taking 4 of these eggs. It says to use 2, but I'm doubling the recipe. And it doesn't give me an exact amount of milk or anything, so I'm just gonna use my whisk. Get some of these eggs. A little bit of milk in there. And should I do tomatoes? I'll do tomatoes in some of them, not all of them. It said a splash of milk. That might have been a quarter of a cup. Do you guys cook? Do you guys like cooking? Anybody on here? that cooks? What's your favorite thing to cook? I'm always talking about what I'm cooking. Oh my god, I gotta show you this dessert thing I made the other day that I've been eating. It's so humid and hot right now, it's ridiculous. Alright, here we go. Supposedly I just pour a little bit of this into each cup. Whoops! I don't know what I'm doing. Oops, that's way too much. My tortilla is floating in that one. That's okay. Okay, this is where the entertaining part comes in. Because I'm like, should I try to get some of this egg out of there to one of these other ones? But you know the eggs don't travel very well into other locations, so we're not going to actually do that. And now here I am with more eggs because I put way too many in that one single spot. So now my 2-egg recipe has now become 6 eggs. But we're just going to improvise because it's eggs and tortilla. Like literally anything I put in here is going to be delicious as long as I don't screw it up by over baking it or something, or under baking it, which I could just pop it back in the oven if I do that. So, if you are a cook, it's a disaster. Salt adds the taste of food. Yes, I'm definitely a salter. I love salting my stuff, but I have special salt. I'll show you. Oop, my coffee. Did I ever start it? You guys aren't helping me finish my coffee. Look, here's my coffee cup. And I'm not going to dump it upside down. Yes, I am. It's empty. Because I just washed it out, so I was afraid it would dump some water. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. My oven, did I check it to make sure there's nothing in it before I started it? Nope, I did not. See, this is why I'm on here, to help people understand that you don't have to be perfect. Did I already put milk in this? Anybody watching? I think I did. It looks creamy. Should I put a little bit more so that I'm not... Look at, I used 4 eggs for these 6 cups, and I'm using 2 eggs for this 6 cups. See if that's a bad idea. I need a new muffin tin. Nope. Okay, I'm going to do 1 more egg. We're now up to 7 eggs, if you guys have been counting. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. But I actually entertain myself, and I just thought I would include other people because this is ridiculous. I'm always like, someone else should be seeing this. I did put milk. I'm glad somebody was watching. Alright, so now we're up to 7 eggs. We don't need to talk about that. So, mushrooms. I've got my pepper. I haven't cut that up yet. My coffee is finally cooking. Got a knife. Nope, I already have a knife out. Rinsing my mushrooms. $3.75. That's pretty warm, I feel like, for eggs. But, so this recipe was actually in Celsius, so it was 190 Celsius. And I had to look that up, the conversion, because I don't automatically know what that is. Not everybody in the house is obsessed with these mushrooms, the portobello mushrooms. So I'm not going to go crazy with these mushrooms. And I'm not a world-class chef when I'm cutting and stuff. I just literally chop it. If it's all the same size, great. If it's not, whatever, it still tastes the same, in my opinion. Unless it's something that's, like, got a lot of, like, flavor and potent or pungent. And then, obviously, I'm not going to put extra of that in. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of mushrooms in here. They're floating. That's alright. I'm going to do half with mushrooms. Maybe I'll do some peppers. So I'm not going to use all those. I'm going to put it in a bowl for now. What I'm going to do with it later, who knows? Maybe I'll saute it for dinner. Sauteed mushrooms and onions are the shit, especially on like steaks. Actually on anything. You're falling asleep. to your favorite cooking show. That's hilarious. Well, you know what? I had to have surgery like, I don't know, 20 years ago. And I didn't really do a lot of cooking, but I think it was, I don't remember who it was. Maybe Rachel Ray or somebody. But literally would just watch cooking shows because I was not able to really do anything. So I was just sitting watching cooking shows. And she was so fun. I loved Rachel Ray. She's had a rough time. I feel bad. She's had a really hard time lately, I think. But I always liked watching her traveling and cooking and stuff because she's just so bubbly and energetic, and I really resonated with that. And I also liked how fast and easy she did a bunch of like 30-minute meal type things, and I always thought that was super cool because I like when I don't have to spend an hour cooking. Like, I like making fancy things sometimes, but I don't have the patience or the time, really, or the energy to, like, do something crazy. And if it's a recipe that I'm kind of used to, like, it's the same mechanics as stuff I've already been doing, then it doesn't take a lot of mental capacity. All right, what else did I say I was putting in here? Tomatoes? Maybe? Tomatoes, and I don't have any greens. My coffee's done. Let's bring that over so I can start drinking it without any food in my stomach. That should be exciting. Well, by the time it cooks in, my show's probably going to be over. Cheese in all of them. Cheese definitely needs to go in all of them. And yep, look it, I'm using my raw hand on this. I washed them, don't worry. But even if I didn't, guess what? I'm not preparing this for anyone else, so I can have whatever I want on my hand. Okay. I should have done onions. I am going to do some tomatoes because I think that they'll be delicious in there. What's your favorite vegetable to put in omelets? This is kind of like a mobile omelet. A mobile omelet. I'm only cutting up one tomato because we're already like getting to the max of these tortilla things. Nobody on here is going to answer my vegetable question. That's fine. You can just think about it when you're watching the replay. What is your favorite vegetable to go in the omelet? I love arugula. Arugula is amazing. It's just got such a spicy flavor. The first time I tried it, though, it was a little bit spicy for me, a little bit strong. But I acquired a taste for it over time. It's actually really tasty. I was in France in, what was it, 2019 with my hubby and one of my friends, one of my pals. And there was this restaurant that had, basically it was like Parmesan and arugula, and it was so good. But it was the chicken and the mashed potatoes, I think, that did it for me. And so, like, I have this nostalgia around arugula now. Okay, this is ready to go in. Supposedly, it only needs to cook for 15 minutes. Hopefully, I did everything right, and it's going in right now. Ooh. Setting the timer, 15 minutes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so in 15 minutes, that is going to be done. And my kitchen is going to be cleaned off again. So I am going to clean this mess up, and hopefully somebody would like to chat while I'm cleaning. I'm going to have to find, actually I'm thinking about doing like a Discord or something like that so that we can like also hear each other and talk. You don't put cucumbers in eggs. That's a lie. That's a fib, I should say. You're trolling. They see me trolling. That doesn't count as using somebody's music, does it? Alright, finally I'm going to finish making my coffee. So I do this uniquely. My coffee gets syrup, not sugar, maple syrup. And again, I don't measure, which I probably should, because sometimes it's super sweet and other times there's nothing, no flavor. But I choke it down anyway because I don't want to go get more syrup. So, half and half syrup in my coffee cup. That is strawberry white chocolate coffee, by the way. Okay, so tomatoes are going back. These mushrooms, I don't know. You know how portobellos are? They like rot really fast. So I feel like these are on their way out. And I should probably just let them go. Let them go to the grave. Also known as the garbage can. But I'm definitely not throwing them out in here because I just changed the garbage. And I don't want portobello mushrooms in my garbage can. Truthfully, I should probably just throw the mushrooms out into the woods for the wild animals to eat them. That's probably what I'm going to do. I feel guilty throwing this in the trash when there's really nothing in here that really needs to go in there except for the container. So we've got 13 minutes, and honestly, I don't know if I'm going to stay on for the whole 13 minutes because this was just a practice run. And look, I've already been on here for 20 minutes, and I've prepared and shown how a tortilla egg muffin is prepared. Now, we don't know how it's going to taste, so I'm going to recommend that, let's see, what am I going to do with this video? I may or may not make this into a cooking video for YouTube. And if I do, I could show the result at the end of it, I suppose. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this. Haven't thought this through very well. But I've always wanted to do cooking things because I really like cooking. And it makes me happy. My youngest child always says that the best ingredient in cooking is love. Love. The best ingredient in cooking. I probably should have cut up another one of these now that I'm reflecting. This is what I do when I'm playing Apex too. I'm like, probably shouldn't have ran through that door when there were 3 people in there. Love. It is. That's my favorite ingredient. Is that your favorite ingredient, babe? Beb. I know that I keep going behind the camera, and maybe I will find a way to do this. Probably going to have to invest in a GoPro. I'm just kidding. A GoPro for my cooking show. Now you guys can watch me drink my coffee. Just kidding. I'm definitely not going to be one of those people that has the camera on all the time. Because sometimes I just like to stare at the wall, and I don't think you guys need to see me staring at the wall. Bars? Bars of what? Whatever do you mean? Bars. I see you found your phone though. Our refrigerator does not feel like it's cold. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. Actually, I wonder if the fridge was like running for a really long time and it thawed out. Yeah, something's not right. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Alright, I'm logging off. I will hopefully have this video on YouTube. You can find me there. I want to put the replay of the video and the cooking and hopefully the end result for everybody to see. And I will be back on tomorrow. Nemo, I don't know if you're still on here. Oh, you're trying to make a poem. Okay, great. You see how my hair's sticking up everywhere? That's how humid it is outside right now. Monday, 8 a.m. Tomorrow, Eastern, 8 a.m. Come visit. Come say hi. All the things. And now you guys are going to watch me try to figure out how to shut this off. Because you don't just shut it off. You just Oh my gosh! You guys, I just figured out how to see my chat. Okay, we're not going to worry about that right now. That's exciting! I figured out how to do the chat thing. Okay, now I'm going to shut it off. Maybe. Maybe not. You guys are going to have to be with me forever. So I said that I was going to record the finished. Ooh, yeah! Holy cannoli! Those look so good. Oh my god, I hope that they taste as good as they look. That would be the icing on the muffin tin. Believe it or not, I do have something for this counter. Alright, so I'm going to get this out so I can try it. I don't have anything fancy. No fancy tools. I still also haven't finished my coffee cup. Alright, let's see. I want the one that's got everything in it. This is supposed to taste like a muffin. Ooh, those look tasty. Oh god, these are going to be so good. Yep, those look yummy. I haven't tried it yet, but there it is. It's a little hot. I think I could eat 2 of these. They're kind of cute with the little muffin thing. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I did not put any salt. I put 0 salt in this. Probably going to burn my tongue, but my mouth is literally watering because I want to eat this so bad. Oh, I didn't even show the salt from earlier. So this is the salt. I like the Himalayan pink sea salt. It's so humid that it's like so good. Like it barely comes out because it's so fine. So you have to put extra, more than you normally would if you like it a little bit saltier. Oh my god, that's so good. My kids are gonna eat the shit out of these. They're so good. I didn't hardly put any cheese in this. That's what happens when I'm talking and doing something at the same time. Oh my god, I'm talking with my mouth full. But you can't help it. It's so good. It's crunchy and it's soft. Savory. So good. Yum. All the thumbs up.